Hey guys, my name is Dustin with Westpath. I am here to talk about one of my favorite shapers boards, Zack Flores, with his own personal parrotfish. This is a super cool board. It's a very performance-oriented fish board. Zack rode this himself and actually put on the stomp pad on the front and the back because he was doing pretty awesome airs on this. For those of you who don't know Zack, he is a ninja and awesome shaper who apprenticed under Jim Phillips, who is a very, very talented shaper out of San Diego. So we really love Zack's work. This board I have also ridden quite a few times along with several of our other employees, and we all love this thing. A couple reasons we love it. One, I just personally love fish boards. You get into waves easy because they got a lot of volume in the nose. Just a lot of volume in general for their size. They're small, so you could really maneuver them well. They love being on rail. If you are in a place that is kind of a long and never-ending like point break or reef break that you honestly just always do roundhouse cutbacks on, you'll love riding a fish board because they are great at that. I personally love this board for a couple of reasons. One, it is a performance-oriented fish, meaning it's more of a streamlined outline, almost like a performance shortboard, and that makes it quite maneuverable. Really like it. You definitely feel the performance when it's underfoot. It has an interesting back to it, not quite wings that are going on, but it does come in quite a bit at the tail right after the fin line, and he did a few little baby channels on the outside of the fins. I've been riding this with keels. I'm sure you could ride it with uprights too, but for me, being 6'0", $165, and this is only 5'3", I felt like the keels were a little bit better for me personally. As far as volume goes, he didn't write it down. Feels a little bit low for me personally. I'd probably want this as a 5'4", 5'5", or maybe even 5'6", as it is quite thin and narrow compared to some of the other fish I surf. I do surf a 5'3" Chris Christensen fish, which has a ton more volume than this one for it both being a 5'3". It also has a very different shape. Good for different things, but I really love this one. I have surfed this in beach breaks, reef breaks, everything from mushy waves to very pitchy overhead waves, and it is done great all around. Our other employee also loves this. Sometimes we have to arm wrestle. I always win. Just kidding. To who gets to take it out, but we do honestly love this thing. It's got a little bit of rocker in the nose too, so you aren't going to nosedive it. Some of the other fish I've ridden are very flat throughout. The downside to that is it does lose a little bit of speed in the flats compared to some of the other fish I rode, but all in all, a very awesome performing board, and if Zack could catch air on it, it's pretty rad. All around, great board choice. Anyone from intermediate to advanced could ride this. Even if you're a beginner, a fish board isn't the worst thing to ride, but definitely not if you're a newbie. Get your pop-ups on lock first before you go to a short board in general. But if you are just a die-hard that is saying, I'm never going to ride a long board or a mid-length, first off, you're an idiot. Second off, this board isn't too bad for you if you get it in your size. Just my 2 cents. Feel free to comment on why I'm wrong below, and we will get back to you. Thanks a lot, guys. Go catch some waves.